Welcome back. Phoenix women's basketball coach Kevin Borseth and his family are nothing if not winners, but the on-court competition means nothing compared to the fight this family faced 4 years ago. It is a triumphant time for Kevin Borseth and his family. His Phoenix women are on the verge of a 16th straight Horizon League title. His oldest son, Casey, is a senior starter at Notre Dame Academy, and his twin daughters, Carli and Kayla, are looking to repeat as state champs with the Tritons. Kevin has always taught his players and his children one thing.
That if you work to be your best, that the results will take care of themselves.
But 4 years ago, during the family's time in Ann Arbor, the championship coach had no control of results when he learned that Carli was about to fight for her life.
I remember when I was diagnosed that we were sitting in the room and the doctor said, "I think you might have cancer." And I just remember I started crying and I couldn't help it. And I went over and I hugged my mom, and then I looked at my dad and he was crying probably worse than I was, and I'd never seen my dad cry like that. And I just went over and I hugged him.
Carli had been diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma.
You don't have any control. It's in God's hands at that point. Lots of prayers. A lot of people are really showing their support.
While in 8th grade, Carli endured chemotherapy, beat the disease, and has been cancer-free ever since.
I don't really fear it anymore because I know that the worst part, as far as I'm concerned, is over, and if it were to come back, I'm not afraid of it anymore.
The only lasting sign of cancer now is that Carli's previously straight hair grew back with some curls, and today it's the only way that you can tell Carli apart from her identical twin, Kayla. Now, if you look closely, you can tell them apart on the court by more than just their jersey numbers. And the basketball court is a very special place for Carli.
When I'd returned to basketball, I knew that I'd beaten cancer. When her cancer was gone, it was like everything, it was like back to normal and everything, but it was more than that because we knew that she was back and she had like a little extra boost of energy, knowing that I can participate now.
Coach Borseth has been involved in cancer awareness games for years, but those games have a lot more meaning now.
I never really tried to put that into words to see whether it changed me, but it did. It made me aware that, at some point life's going to come to a halt.
I definitely had that perspective before that it wouldn't happen to me, but now I know that it could happen to anybody.
When cancer lives in your house and lives with you every day, it's a little different for those families and those individuals that have to experience on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, it's a trying time, but it's life. It's what life is, and you just have to embrace the days that you have on Earth and treat everyone like it's the last day, because it very well could be.
A special thanks to the Borseth family for sharing their story. Green Bay's Pink Zone game this year will be held next Saturday at the Crest Center as the Phoenix face Youngstown State. The Pink Zone contest has breast cancer awareness at its forefront, but it also raises awareness for all forms of cancer. The game will benefit St. Vincent Regional Cancer Center's Compassionate Care Fund, along with the Harlan Humanitarian Fund and Child Life Program. We will have plenty more on Sunday Sports Night when we come back.